Hey y'all, welcome to Freedom Makers. I'm Amanda, and this morning I'm going to show you guys some work that I've been working on in my garden. Yesterday on my personal Facebook page, I posted a picture of our dinner and explained that this came from my garden this year and last year. And it had so much response. I was really surprised by that. Like, I was just sharing like what I did today because this is a part of my life and who I am, and I'm excited about it and I love it. And I was really surprised that so many people were interested in what I'm doing, just locally and from around here, and YouTube friends and things like that. And I thought, okay. So one of the hashtags I made up to use when I posted that picture was work like a peasant, dine like a queen. So I really feel like I most days work like a peasant. I work my tail off to provide food for my family. I recently lost my job and I don't have normal employment. I do teach Facebook classes on essential oil usage. I don't like to think of myself as a salesperson because I don't like to be salesy. That's why I don't mention it very much here. But I do educate people and then they buy from me. And so that is my other source of income, and then YouTube. And then I do a couple of other things like housekeeping, house sitting on occasion, things like that for random people just in my community. And so all of those things combined don't equate to like a normal job. And so people kind of wonder like what I do all day and things like that. I've had many comments over the last 2 years. What do you do all day and things like that. And so I provide for my family just in a very different way. I provide for my family food that we could not otherwise afford. Even if I did work a full-time job, we would probably not spend that money on organic produce and eat as well as we do now. And so I want to kind of share that and do that kind of in hopes that it inspires other families to start a garden. It's not too late this year. Get out there and start a garden and you can eat like a queen too. So I'm going to show you guys what I've been working on today and every day for the next little bit. I don't know how long this will last or if it will really even be as interesting to you as it is to me, but I'm excited right now. And so I'm going to show you what I'm doing today and then at the end of the day what we're going to eat from what I produce, and it's going to be fun. So come along. I usually am out here as soon as I can see a good 6 feet in front of me in the mornings, and I just work until my mom has to go to work, so Sunshine can still sleep and stay inside and I don't have to worry about her. So this morning I'm going to show you what I got done. Okay, you can see the sun is already coming up over the trees, but this morning I weeded these 3 rows and half of this one, only about to up there. You will see weeds in the middles. And that is because I do not want to haul a bucket around with the weeds, you know, and then have to go dump it somewhere. So I put the weeds in the middles, and then I can take the tractor later on and just go in the middles. And it's not a big deal, but at least around the plants are weeded. And that's a big deal because if you look down here, you will see where we have not weeded. That is atrocious. This one's not too bad. Last night my mom weeded these 2 rows, and I weeded down here by the ground cherries. We have our melons and everything down there. My potatoes really need some loving. So around my okra here, we'll need it pretty soon again. We're just chipping away at it every day. But right now, I'm going to thin my carrots. We'll have those tonight. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. I'm so proud. Look at those. It won't be long, and I'm going to have coriander to harvest. This is my cilantro that's already bolted. Look how beautiful. Tonight, I'm actually using coriander from last year. And these beautiful carrots. We're going to have some Filipino cuisine. I just mixed up some cinnamon pancake batter, and I opened a quart of canned blueberries. I canned these last year and I haven't used them. I only canned like 4 pints of them because I wanted to see if we would like them. So today, because blueberry season is upon us, I'm seeing if we like it. So I'm going to mix these into the pancake batter, and make some pancakes and see how we like it. And if we like the texture and everything, I'll know that I want to can some more this year. These are beautiful. I got 14 little pancakes. Look at that color, y'all. That is beautiful, and it's scrumptious and toddler approved. Do you like them, Sunshine? The cantaloupe wasn't grown here, but we have some growing now. We'll have to get more blueberries, huh? Tonight we're going to have chicken adobo. I just stuck this in the crock pot. I got chicken breast, 2 packages, half off the other day at the store. And I'm using that because right now we don't have any livestock on our property. So chicken came from the store, and I mixed up, it's soy sauce, vinegar, a pinch of sugar, bay leaves, coriander, whole coriander is in there from our place, salt, pepper, I think that's it. And I actually went ahead with the second package and I made a second one. This will go in the freezer. Starting about a week ago, I started putting a double of almost everything I'm making into the freezer. So this will go in the freezer. It's already like this to marinate. I will put this on a cookie sheet and freeze it flat like this. It just stacks better in my freezer and it works out great. I have it labeled. Later on, we will add potatoes and carrots to this. And then I'll add potatoes and carrots to this once it's in the crock pot for a little while when I decide to make it for real. You can also buy the adobo mix in the store. I got this at our local Asian market. I'm not using this tonight. I already mixed up my own. But Filipino cuisine is something I really fell in love with when I lived in Hawaii for 3 years. And I absolutely love it. It's just great. So tonight we're not using that. We made our own. And I'm going to get this going. Okay, the chicken's cooked. I threw in just a chunked up bell pepper. It was a whole bell pepper. And I'm going to throw in, about half of the carrots. I'm going to leave the rest for tomorrow's dish. And I'm going to stir those in and scrub some potatoes and chunk those in too. Okay, the potatoes are in. I gave it a good stir. I should also mention that I put tons of garlic in this. I forgot to mention it earlier. There's tons of garlic in this. So I'm harvesting some spearmint. We had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for lunch a while ago, and I realized I am running really low on jam. And I've been wanting to make spearmint jam just to have something different on hand. So I'm harvesting quite a bit of that today from our pot here. All of the spearmint that I have here on Freedom Acres came from Danny and Wanda at Deep South Homestead. Last Christmas I visited them, and they sent me home with several plants. One of them was a spearmint sprig, and it was in a Ziploc bag with a wet paper towel. And I have spearmint in 3 different places now already from that one sprig, and I just love it. I cooked a chicken yesterday, and I've been boiling it in some water, cooking it down. I'm going to debone the chicken that's on there. There was quite a bit left on it, and I should have done that when I first cooked it, but I didn't, so I'm going to strain it in a minute and get to work on that too. So I've got that broth strained from that chicken, and I deboned the chicken, so it's in this bowl now, and I'll probably make something with that for lunch tomorrow. We'll can this up in the morning. So it's been a lovely day here at Freedom Acres. Dinner is ready. It's looking delicious. So just to clarify, this was not meant to be like an adobo sauce. This was me using the seasonings I would in an adobo sauce and making like a stew. So it's the chicken and then like things you would find in a stew. So, I mean, I kind of Americanized things and I kind of made it my own, but we were really going to enjoy it. And I have so much satisfaction knowing that my own carrots went into that. The mint jelly is in the canner right now, and I'm about to pull it out. And so it's just been a great day. And I really appreciate you guys sharing this day with me, and I'll see you tomorrow.